So how's Diablo going for you? I played the shit out of that. It's sad how the companies these days are just making some shit. Don't really care about the game industry anymore. What I mean is that Diablo mobile game they're making instead of Diablo 4. What a shame. Don't know if you saw the BlizzardCon thing when the guy said, "Is this a late April Fool's joke?" Oh. Back to the drawing board. That's fine. Building a cloning facility. Then I get 1,000 manpower every 100 days. Ah. Well. This is going smoothly. Refined mixture. Hello. Now bots are cool, but they're not very that strong. Would appear. Wasteland car. Yes. Drive into people. Why not? Now I'm probably gonna get my channel destroyed from YouTube for saying that. You know, from all the rampages and shit. Great job, Courier. Oh, I forgot about that. There's one there. Oh, and there's one there. Oh no, I've got that covered. Just need to fill that one in. Cloning experiment. Back to the drawing board. Oh, get in. Got me armor. I got 200,000 plasma rifles. Sick. Alright, so once I got all my clone facilities and that, I'm going to start building my army. But then, I'll also improve the entire infrastructure for the entire region. Silent dog. Silent dog. Yes. Come on. 50-50. Free military factory. Oh, a lot of them. Let's build some Mystic Gutsies. Why not? Just build a massive robot army. Yeah. See, there was a time when even EA was a good company, like 2010, before 2011, I mean. But I remember in the news, all the companies started employing like, like high value marketers and CEOs, like from Apple and shit, like big companies. Because the one thing that got people's attention and people people thought games were a joke, that you couldn't actually make money. Like you tell your parents, "Oh, I'm going to do games for a living," and they go like, "Ah, that's not a real job," all that shit. But now, ever since in 2012, when Halo 4 came out and it made 3 billion, everyone just went absolutely completely AWOL. And then everyone was like, "Oh yeah, we'll make money on this." And then a couple of months later, microtransactions popped up and shit. Yeah. Then playing with the kids' mindset, like, yo, you've always got to have the best emote, always the best costume, all that stupid shit. And the thing is, the fall for it. I mean, if you look at that game, I've never played it in my life, and I'm not going to. Never going to play it in my life. Fortnite. I'm not. I don't even look at the gameplay. It looks cancerous as hell. But yeah, you can just tell that all the kids in this game like want everything. Hmm. He's put men there. See, I need more troops. I need loads more troops. Hello, welcome to Chili's. I'm the one who's supposed to say welcome. Yeah, it is. So that's why I'm getting the cloning facility. Ah, look. Oh my god. That's why I'm getting the cloning facility up and running. I mean, I'm building cloning facilities, so I should have like 2,000 manpower a month if the cloning experiments are successful. I mean, that's 20 divisions, and 20 divisions is worth like 100 in this game. So once my cloning facilities are operational, I'll never have to worry about manpower again, and these poor fuckers are going to face the full wrath of the glorious Enclave. Oh, I've got loads of cyber dogs. 25,000. Ho, ho. You could just imagine them all howling. You can imagine having more dogs than the bloody Enclave soldiers on the field, which is 8.32 thousand. Yeah, but if everyone got nuked, then the manpower would be the same for everyone. It would just balance out. I mean, back in Tribal Age, you only had about 10 warriors in your tribe, and the enemy had about 15 warriors. And I mean, if you look at Warhammer 40k, if you know Warhammer 40k, it's like you got like trillions of people, so you're gonna have like 100 billion people on a battlefield zone. It's just how you scale the population, isn't it, really? Sorry if I'm spitting in the mic there. Hope not. I'll be absolutely pissed if this broke. Piece poo 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 poo. Okay, stop it. Yeah, you gotta get you've got to get the Tracy here. Go through this. You gotta blah 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 through that, and then you get cloning experiments. But you gotta have like New Navarro, which I got here somewhere. That Navarro, which is owned by the Western Brotherhood. I mean, you only start like here. You start here, and you only have like a little chunk. Like you see this little highlighted zone. That's what you start off with. So I've had to conquer over the years this. But yeah, you gotta. And then I destroyed the NCR, which was actually easy for once. I think it's actually capped at 2,500. I mean, every time when I build one, like say here, watch. Each cloning facility gives you 500, but I think it's capped at 2,500. See, you'll see I need to do the cloning experiment to be able to clone people, but I'm still building clone facilities. See here? I failed. So now I need to go back to the drawing board. So I need to build another cloning experiment. I think this is capped. I think I've got 2,500 manpower if this actually succeeded. Every 100 days, but I'll still click it when it gets to 200. I'm not really using manpower for anything else at the moment. Nope. Fully researched. Let's research navies. I don't know why you need a navy in this game. In this mod, anyway. So you just really need the navies for the rivers, but really I would just rather just go down. No, it doesn't. It doesn't increase the monthly population. You click it when you got the cloning experiment. You click clones or some shit, and then it'll give you like. It depends like cloning facility times 500. So if you got like 10 cloning facilities, you get 5,000 manpower every 100 days. Or if you had one cloning facility, it would be like 500 manpower. In the East Coast Rising mod, when it was getting updated, it's no longer supported for the mod, but you could do the same over here. I missed that mod. I like playing as the Enclave in the capital. It's much more fun. I don't really like California, to be honest. I just don't like the setting. Like savannas. I don't know. You know, like the whole hot climate. I prefer like the nice, cool English weather. DC and New Boston. Boston. Is it New Boston in this game? Or is it just Boston? I know there's New Vegas. Yeah, it'd be just Boston. What makes sense is there's New Philadelphia, New Boston, New Anchorage. Be a bit overwhelming. But I'll show you in a minute when it gets done. Uncrossable rivers. I think it's supposed to be for strategic purposes. There is crossings, like very minute. But I think it's for strategic purposes. Just so that you'd actually use ships. But to be honest, I would actually consider using ships if this river actually connected to this river, and that you could go over the Hoover Dam. Otherwise, it's just useless. I mean, you could cross the entire ocean, but I think you need islands to actually have some land. You know, to get naval intelligence. Back to the drawing board again, Jesus. This is fun. Yeah. Remember to check out my store in the description. No, I've done my advertisement. Monoplane. What am I going for now? More robots. Why not? I'm just trying to research everything. Don't do that anymore. We will rally round the flag, we will rally once again. Right. Right. I fully researched. Trained. He's not. Nope. Modding Hearts of Iron 4 and Crusader Kings 2 and Stellaris is like the easiest thing ever. There's no programming at all, it's just scripting. You just put like, what you can do right now is go in your Steam folder, go in Hearts of Iron, then go into the documents and then have a look at, like, if you've got Crusader Kings 2, you can go into General, and then you can have a look at the traits section and have a look what how you can modify traits. There's really nothing to it, actually. So note the iBots. You retracted your message? Okay. For anyone watching the video, oh yes, there we go. Eureka! We have found cloning success. Our most recent experimentation in creating human clones has resulted in a sounding success. Almost all the clones Survives procedure. Nice. So now I can do a cloning project and I will get 2,500 manpower. What is Ragnarok and Germany? The only Ragnarok I'm familiar with is in Norse mythology. The end times.